All right, so we're gonna start off with Lee. And Lee, I feel like this is one of your favorite foundations, right?
I feel like they all are, to be honest, but that's the truth.
That is the truth.
Because I have really moody skin, and I don't know if any of our Beauty IQ family can relate to me, but I have moody skin. So basically, it's different depending on the day and my hormone level, secretly. Yeah, so it just depends really on the day. What is your skin? Your skin's pretty normal, right?
My skin is, yeah.
Like not super dry, not oily.
No, my skin is kind of perfect.
You're
I never have a problem
blessed.
with it. I like really never have a problem with it, thank good. I am hashtag blessed with my skin.
You really are.
But I know that some people are like, they have T-zone, they're oily or combination or ultra, ultra dry.
Right.
This foundation that we're gonna talk about first, I know is kind of like the most universal. It's like a best-selling foundation for you guys.
And it's really what we're known for,
yes.
frankly. I mean, this foundation is, it's a miracle worker. There are not enough things that I can say about this. What I want to encourage you to do actually is, while I'm telling you about this, if you have your computer or your iPad or your phone nearby, hop on beautyiq.com and look at these reviews, because I can tell you till I'm blue in the face how good this foundation is, but I think what I trust the most is other women and hearing my friends or reading reviews and hearing other people's recommendations on how amazing a product is. And so I think there are over 2,000 reviews on this foundation on beautyiq.com, so take a look at them. So the first thing that you want to ID is your skin type, and this is going to be ideal if you have a combination to oily skin or you're looking for a super matte finish. Remember, it has Amazonian clay, so it will balance no matter what your skin type. But let's look at the shade chart, because I think that's a common question that we're going to have, right, is what shade do I pick?
Yeah.
So fair is going to be the fairest of the fair. If you can relate to Jen's skin, so you're super porcelain, you burn instantly in the sun, you go to the lightest shade choice always, you're going to be that fair shade. Light is going to be a step up, so perhaps you have a little bit more warmth to your skin. You're not quite porcelain, but you certainly have just a little bit more color to your skin, not much. Light medium is going to be if you're right in between light and medium. So perhaps you have a little bit more of a pink undertone to the skin. You're not quite medium. Medium is a shade that I'm wearing. So if you tend to use a fake tanning product year round, like I do, medium tends to be the shade that you would go to. Medium has a neutral undertone as well. So if you're looking for equal splits of pink and yellow, you're gonna go for that medium. Tan is if you're lucky enough to have an olive complexion, you have color to your skin all year round. Perhaps you live in the South and you are so lucky to get a little bit of sun all year round. Tan might be your shade. And then deep is going to be our beautiful, richest shade choice, which has a really gorgeous, again, neutral undertone, so not too yellow and not too pink.
And Lindsay in our chat is saying, OMG, Amazonian clay, but what type of finish does this give, and is it natural feeling?
So let me show you. And Amazonian clay is all over the internet because everyone loves this foundation. It gives you this most incredible finish that's matte. So it's going to be matte and it's going to be full coverage. So I want to show you this on my hand. This is what this is going to look like, okay? And at Beauty IQ, because of our relationship with Beauty IQ, you get the brush included, and the brush is so important here.
Yes.
Okay, but just look at this finish. So if you are looking for a full coverage matte finish, again, usually an oily skin type is looking for that type of coverage, but you can be any skin type and wear this, because look at how this buffs to radiance. This has the Amazonian clay. So here's the thing about all of our foundations that I want to like scream from the rooftops. When you're wearing foundation because you have something you want to cover. Most likely not because you have perfect skin. So you have a lot of options when it comes to foundation. The thing about our brand that I love so much is that you're always treating your skin. Each of the 3 foundations that I'm going to walk you through is giving you some kind of skincare benefit in addition to the coverage, right? So just look again at how silky and luminous and beautiful this formula is. But guess what? You know what you're not seeing here? No parabens, no sulfates, no mineral oil, no synthetic fragrance, nothing that's going to be harmful to the skin. In fact, you're getting the opposite. You're getting Amazonian clay, which is balancing your skin. So if you want that, if that's what you're looking for in your skin, this foundation is just gonna change the game for you, because I think foundation as women is one of those things, sorry, I'm saying as women, men too.
Yeah.
When you find the right foundation, it just changes the way you feel about your confidence. I'm somebody that struggled for a really long time with very bad acne. And it was really harmful to my confidence and how I felt about myself. And having the right foundation is so important. Whether it's acne, maybe it's rosacea, maybe it's scarring, right? It doesn't matter. Whatever it is that you want to cover, whatever your beauty boundary might be, you want to get your foundation right. So with Amazonian clay, you're balancing that skin, you're getting that beautiful matte finish, and this is the foundation that everyone buzzes about. Once they try this, it's like every makeup artist uses this. Everyone that tries it just falls in love with it because this is a matte finish that dries down flawlessly. Like, you don't have to set this with powder if you don't want to.
Well, Migdalia in our chat says, this was the first Tarte item I used. It is amazing on my oily skin. Love, love. So many people say that it's beautiful. Monique has a question. She says, does it get caked up or does it show bigger pores?
No, it's going to do the opposite. So this will smooth your pores. It just dances and glides on the skin beautifully. And a lot of that actually has to do with this brush. So this brush is phenomenal, and you can use this with pretty much any foundation that you have because I find that it just gives such a flawless,
it's so smooth,
beautiful application, and it really does smooth the pores. But again, with that Amazonian clay, you're treating your skin, you're balancing your skin, and you're getting full coverage with a matte, beautiful finish. I also want to point out that this has SPF protection.
Yes.
So you can skip that step if you're currently using a separate SPF. You've got it built right into the foundation.
And what's really cool, guys, is that if you walked into a store, you would find this foundation and you would pay $39 for it. And you would be so happy, you'd be jumping up and down while you're walking out the door, and you wouldn't be able to wait to put it on when you got home. Here at Beauty IQ, we're not only giving you the foundation for 39 bucks, we're including the brush. That's $34 on its own. And like Lee said, this is what makes all the difference when you're applying the foundation. So pick it up here. Remember, you've got several colors or several different shades to choose from, and you can get it just by going to beautyiq.com and using this item number, and you can actually pay for this over 2 months. So you get it home, and it's only less than $20 to try it out. So remember, you go to beautyiq.com, pick that one up there, or use the number on your screen. But now, remember, this tutorial is all about teaching you how to choose the correct foundation. So that one, Lee, just so that we can recap, is pretty much very universal, right? But especially for the people who have maybe more problematic, moody skin.
Right, it is universal, but the thing that I do want to point out is that it's going to be full coverage.
Okay.
So if you're looking for something that maybe is a little bit more lighter in the coverage, this might not be the foundation for you. The next foundation, however, is going to be incredible. So the next one that I'm going to talk to you about is the Rainforest of the Sea. And this is going to be ideal if you have combination skin. So you're not too oily, you're not too dry, you don't always want a full coverage. Sometimes